And we're back for another week of property in Epping in the first home buyer space. It is the week of August 10, 2025, and here are my top 3 picks for the week. Actually, before we start that, I just want to have a talk about the listings. There is 40 properties listed at the moment, so still a buyer's market, and we're still seeing most properties listed not for auction. There's one that I've got that is an auction, which is kind of an odd thing at the moment, but it is what it is. Good luck to them. And also, this is not financial advice or this is not property advice. I am not a real estate agent. These are my picks. These are my favorites in the Epping area. If I was a first home buyer, these are the 3 that I would be looking at. Number 1, 311 of 717 Blaxland Rd in Epping. I like Blaxland Rd. It's nice and close to the station. To me, it's similar to Oxford Street. You don't get the cafes, but you get the proximity to the station, but you also don't get the noise that you get from Carlingford Road. And these are very well established properties. They've been built in the 1960s, 1970s, and have been renovated. If they've been renovated, then I believe they present really good value. They are a solid property, double brick, nice and spacious in most cases, but no more issues that we get worried about with the new properties. The features of this property are price guide around $800,000. It seems to be private treaty. It's a 2-bedroom plus a sunroom, and the sunroom is an enclosed balcony, so you do get an extra room in effect. So you could call it a 3-bedroom plus 1 bathroom, only 1 bathroom, and 1 car parking space. It's not a huge block. It's a 3 floors block, and you're on the 2nd floor. Internal space is about 105 square meters. Stainless appliances, no stone bench top, but still a very nice kitchen. There's no mention of air conditioning, so keep that in mind. Timber floors, downlights. It does have NBN, fiber to the node. It's not a flash, not a new property. It doesn't have gyms and spas and tennis courts, but that's reflected in the strata fees, and you do get a very solid property for your money. Strata is about $1,030 a quarter. My second property is 283 of 1 Epping Park Drive in Epping. This is that pocket of Midson Road and Mobbs Lane. We've been there many times. It is a very nice, quiet, park-like space, further away from the station, but some really nice features of the surrounding areas and the properties itself. They're all modern. Features of this property: price guide of about 750 to 1 mil, which is a very broad range, but it is an auction, so they just want to not be too specific. You got to be comfortable with that auction process, so keep that in mind. It's a 2-bedroom. It does have a study nook, 2 bathroom and 1 parking. Internal space is good, 103 square meters, with the balcony included about 116 square meters. North facing balcony, so ample natural light. Floor to ceiling glass stacker doors to the balcony. I really like that feature. You can really open up the house to the balcony, and you don't get noise. You're overlooking up the park. You're overlooking the bush lane, so that'd be a really great way to open up your house to the outside. It's a modern build. It's a 4-story block, stone bench tops, stainless appliances, gas cooking, ducted air conditioning, tiles to the bathrooms, the wet areas, timber in the kitchen and living areas, and carpet to the bedrooms. Downlights. It doesn't look like NBN is installed in the block, so keep that in mind if that's important to you. This is one with that resort style living. That's that Epping Park Road space. It has the spa, the gym, the tennis court. So if that's your gem, then this is one to look at for you. Strata is in line with all those features and is about $1,700 a quarter. And my third property for this week is 305 of 30 Cliff Road, Epping. This is that pocket behind Carlingford Road, close to the station still, but away from the busy roads. and a nice block, a nice spot in Epping. Features of this property, again, a broad price range, price guide of 750,000 to 1 mil. There's no auction mentioned, so it does look like they're open to offers. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms with an ensuite to the main bathroom and 1 car parking spot. Internal areas are about 76 square meters, and if we include the balcony, we get to 90 square meters. It has 2 east-facing balconies. The second one is quite small, but still 2 balconies. So you get plenty of natural light. Situated away from the busy road, it's in that pocket behind Carlingford Road. It's a modern build, stone bench tops, stainless appliances, air conditioning, timber style flooring, downlights, fiber to the premises, so really good internet speeds, and very close to the station. Stratas are reasonable at $1,100 a quarter. And those are my 3 picks for the week. As always, if you're a first home buyer with about $40,000, that is your 5% deposit, you can secure one of these properties and you will need about $120,000 to $130,000 a year for qualifying for the loan. Something else, I found something interesting. There is a fair few properties at the moment from when I started tracking properties and we started talking about properties in Epping, there is still just under half of those available for sale, and some of them have been listed for 20 weeks, one of them 30 weeks. So some properties have been on the market for a long time. This might be your opportunity to negotiate and get a better price. People have lost interest and they're starting to be overlooked by buyers because they're like, oh, there must be something wrong. No, this might be your opportunity. There might be room for negotiation. So have a look at those, see if they fit you and see if there's room for negotiation. As always, happy property hunting.